figures are often viewed as symbols of confidence, success, and endless energy. People see their achievements, public appearances, and professional accomplishments, but rarely witness the personal challenges that may exist behind the scenes. The story surrounding Mark Consuelos resonated with many because it highlighted a simple yet powerful truth. Everyone faces struggles, regardless of how strong they may appear. His reflections on health, balance, family, and personal growth inspired meaningful conversations about self-care and resilience. More importantly, the story encouraged people to recognize that life is not only about meeting responsibilities and pursuing goals, it is also about valuing relationships, protecting well-being, and finding strength through the support of those who matter most. A life defined by commitment and passion. For many years, Mark Consuelos has been known for his dedication, professionalism, and enthusiasm. His successful career was built on hard work, consistency, and a strong connection with audiences. Whether working in television or engaging with fans, he consistently demonstrated determination and a positive outlook. However, the story reminded people that even those who appear energetic and accomplished face pressures that are not always visible. Balancing professional responsibilities with personal commitments can be demanding for anyone. His experience encouraged people to look beyond public images and remember that success does not remove the need for self-care. It also reinforced the idea that maintaining health and happiness requires ongoing attention. Audiences connected with this message because it reflected a reality many people experience in their own lives while trying to balance work, family, and personal goals. Learning to listen to personal needs. One of the strongest messages from the story was the importance of paying attention to personal well-being. Many individuals become accustomed to pushing through exhaustion, discomfort, or stress in order to meet expectations. While determination can be admirable, constantly ignoring personal needs can create long-term challenges. Mark's reflections encouraged a different perspective. Rather than viewing rest as a sign of weakness, he emphasized the importance of recognizing when adjustments are necessary. This lesson resonated with people from all walks of life because modern lifestyles often reward constant productivity. His experience highlighted that success is more sustainable when individuals acknowledge their limits and respond to them responsibly. By taking care of physical and emotional well-being, people can continue pursuing their goals while maintaining a healthier balance. The message served as a reminder that listening to oneself is not a setback, but an important step toward long-term fulfillment and stability. The value of unwavering family support. The story also emphasized the incredible importance of family support during challenging times. Strong relationships often provide comfort, encouragement, and stability when life becomes difficult. One of the most touching aspects of the narrative was the portrayal of a partnership built on trust, understanding, and mutual care. Family members frequently become a source of strength not through grand gestures but through simple acts of presence and compassion. Whether offering encouragement, listening without judgment, or standing beside a loved one during uncertain moments, these actions can have a profound impact. The story resonated with audiences because it reflected a universal truth about human connection. Challenges may feel overwhelming when faced alone, but supportive relationships can make them more manageable. It served as a reminder that love, loyalty, and understanding often become the foundation upon which resilience is built during life's most demanding moments. Re-evaluating priorities and finding balance. Life experiences often encourage people to rethink what matters most. One of the central themes in the story was the idea of reassessing priorities and focusing on what truly brings fulfillment. Many individuals spend years pursuing achievements, meeting obligations, and striving for success. While those goals are important, they can sometimes overshadow other meaningful aspects of life. Mark's reflections highlighted the value of investing time in health, family, and personal happiness. This shift in perspective encouraged audiences to consider whether their own schedules and commitments reflect their deepest values. Rather than measuring success solely through professional accomplishments, the story suggested that genuine fulfillment comes from balance. It reminded readers that meaningful relationships, personal well-being, and moments of joy often contribute more to long-term happiness than constant productivity. This message inspired many people to think about how they spend their time and where they direct their energy, embracing a more intentional lifestyle. Another important lesson from the story involved creating a lifestyle centered on intention and mindfulness. Modern society often celebrates busyness, making people feel as though they must constantly stay active to be successful. However, the narrative presented a different viewpoint. It emphasized the benefits of slowing down and making thoughtful choices that support overall well-being. A more intentional lifestyle involves setting boundaries, prioritizing health, and creating space for meaningful experiences. Rather than filling every moment with obligations, it encourages people to focus on activities that genuinely enhance their lives. This approach does not mean abandoning ambition. Instead, it means ensuring that personal habits and routines support long-term wellness and satisfaction. The story demonstrated that small changes in daily life can create significant improvements over time. By being more mindful of how energy and attention are spent, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of balance and purpose. A new approach to professional success. The discussion also highlighted a thoughtful perspective on career and achievement. Many people associate success with taking on more responsibilities, accepting every opportunity, and maintaining an intense work schedule. However, the story suggested that true success may also involve making careful choices about where time and energy are invested. Rather than pursuing every possible commitment, individuals may benefit from focusing on opportunities that align with their values and circumstances. This mindset reflects a growing understanding that professional fulfillment and personal well-being should complement one another rather than compete. By becoming more selective, people can devote greater attention to the projects and experiences that matter most. The message encouraged audiences to rethink traditional definitions of success and consider whether their professional choices contribute positively to their overall quality of life. It demonstrated that balance and achievement can coexist when priorities are approached with intention. The power of shared experiences. One reason the story connected with so many people was its ability to create a sense of shared understanding. Personal stories often resonate because they reflect challenges that many individuals have faced in different forms. Themes such as resilience, adaptation, uncertainty, and perseverance are deeply relatable. When people openly discuss their experiences, they create opportunities for others to feel understood and supported. This sense of connection can be especially meaningful during difficult periods. The public response demonstrated how empathy can unite people from different backgrounds and circumstances. Shared experiences remind individuals that they are not alone in their struggles. They encourage meaningful conversations and foster a sense of community built on compassion and understanding. The story ultimately illustrated that openness and honesty can create powerful connections, helping people find encouragement and hope through the experiences of others. Growth. Through change and adaptation, challenges often become opportunities for personal growth. Although change can be difficult, it frequently encourages people to develop new perspectives and discover strengths they did not realize they possessed. This theme played an important role throughout the narrative. Growth does not always occur through dramatic transformations. Often, it develops gradually through small adjustments, thoughtful decisions, and a willingness to adapt. By embracing change rather than resisting it, individuals can gain greater self-awareness and resilience. Many readers connected with this idea because it reflects a common aspect of the human experience. Life rarely unfolds exactly as expected, and unexpected circumstances often require flexibility and determination. The story served as a reminder that personal development is an ongoing journey. Even during challenging periods, there is potential for learning, growth, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life, a lasting message of hope and resilience. At its core, the story offered a message of hope, perseverance, and human connection. It reminded audiences that strength is not simply about enduring difficulties without assistance. True strength often involves acknowledging challenges, accepting support, and adapting when circumstances change. The The narrative encouraged people to prioritize their well-being, appreciate meaningful relationships, and approach life with greater balance. It emphasized that everyone faces obstacles, regardless of their background or level of success. What matters most is the ability to move forward with determination and perspective. By focusing on health, nurturing supportive relationships, and remaining open to personal growth, individuals can navigate uncertainty with confidence. The story ultimately left readers with an uplifting reminder that resilience is built through connection, self-awareness, and the courage to embrace life's evolving journey.